Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
This time may have a different ending.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast. I'm your co-host, Boomer Gato, the cat that hands you your unified titles back. And to my left over here is the main man, Houston Arrow, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together from the dynamic duo that won't die. Dudley and Diaz, brought in spicier content than your girls' only fans. What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit. And with that, let's get right into it. So, we have a unified heavyweight championship title on the line. We have Usyk and Fury coming up this upcoming weekend. And listen, we've given you our previous prediction. I've been kind of peeping the situation, seeing what's going to happen. Usyk comes in with that uber confidence, that straightforward mentality. I know what I'm here to do. I'm going to get my job done, so on and so forth. In the last fight, Tyson Fury was a little full of himself. He was a little braggadocious. And even in the fight itself, he actually did a couple things that I wouldn't have advised of against an opponent like Usyk. But he felt confident. And if I'm being honest with you, he was looking decent for the first few rounds. That being said, obviously he took a L. Usyk was able to bring him back, especially after that knockdown, and was able to kind of dominate the fight. Don't get me wrong, Fury had his moments, but definitely, Usyk ended up taking it via a close decision. Now, with that being said, in our previous prediction, when we initially went over it about a month ago or so, I believed that Usyk was still going to take it. I'll be honest with you. I've seen a change in Fury's attitude towards the match itself. He's like, look, I'm going in there to get a job done. He's more focused. He's more of what he should have been in the first fight. And I'm not saying he wasn't focused on the first fight, but he let a lot of his own mentality get the better of him. He really truly believed that he was chosen by God to be, the first undisputed heavyweight champion in quarter century, blah 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 blah, and he really fell for his own bullshit. That being said, I do see a newly focused Tyson Fury. I think that Tyson Fury does look like he's got his mind in the game, in the right game. And listen, if he goes in there like a wrecking ball, a tactical one, mind you, I think Fury can get it done. In fact, I'm actually going to switch my prediction from Usyk winning to Tyson Fury winning. I think the trilogy is going to be set up. I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's as much fervor, there's as much hype for this fight as the previous one. I think a lot of people will watch, obviously, because it's still interesting, but I don't think there's as much interest in this one as there was in the first one. But yeah, listen, I think Fury's going to take it. I do think it's going to come via stoppage, if I'm being honest with you. I think Fury could have actually knocked out Usyk in the first one, but again, he messed around too much. There was a couple moments where Fury did actually catch Usyk in the first one, where you could definitely tell Usyk was wobbled a little bit. Not out by any means, but definitely wobbled. So I think Fury's going to come in much more determined, much more focused. And I feel like those things are the things that if Fury locks in on those things, he can get it done. If you guys remember when he came back from his 2-year hiatus, however long it was, when he went on a binge and he was drinking like crazy, and he got super blown and overweight and so on and so forth. He came in very focused against Wilder, and I'll be honest with you. Before that fight, I actually thought Wilder was going to win. After the fight actually happened, I think Fury actually took the victory. Yes, I know he got knocked down twice, but if you look at the way the fight went, I do believe Fury won. That being said, in my mind, he was 3-0 against Wilder, but because he came in determined, focused, he wanted to prove a point, and I feel like that's what he's doing in this one. He's coming in determined, focused, looking to prove a point, and I feel like that Fury is the top dog. What do you got to say about that, my man?
Listen, man, dude, again, never doubt Oleksandr Usyk. Again, he is the definition of a man that's got that dog in him. What made me mad about the first fight is that by all accounts, Tyson Fury had every single thing in his toolbox in order to make this an absolute secure victory. And the fact that Usyk was able to the fact that he was able to secure it with a close decision. It was a majority decision, mind you, but it was still a close one. And I think that's the part that Tyson Fury has got bothered. By all accounts, I think even he acknowledges that he had everything in his toolbox to secure the fight. What happened? And look, it harkens back to the first time that Oleksandr Usyk actually beat Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, again, had that tirade where he was on this weird... He did this weird tirade in the ring where he tossed both of the belts out of the ring. He started throwing the Ukrainian flag out of the ring, and he started giving a whole big rant and crybaby rant about, I'm taller than you, I'm better than you, I'm stronger than you. What happened? To which, again, everybody everybody will look at that fight and say, there is one thing that Oleksandr has over you, technique. And that's what won the fight. And again, with the Tyson Fury fight, that's again what won it in, technique. Tyson Fury was 40 pounds overweight, 40 pounds over Usyk's weight, mind you. He's taller than him, and again, he's got much more powerful punch offense. So, again, Tyson Fury has to ask the same question that Anthony Joshua asked himself when he fought Oleksandr Usyk all those years ago. What happened? Again, Tyson Fury lollygagged as much as he did in the ring. He had everything that he could able to secure the fight, and it went to a close decision to your opponent. Which, look, in the first fight prediction of this second fight, I also said that Tyson Fury was going to secure that fight. And to be honest, I'm not changing my stance on that now, because if you think about what's at stake for Fury in the first fight, and the fact that he lost all of that because he lollygagged a match that he should have taken seriously in the first place, now he realizes the consequences and what's at stake for this second fight, which makes you think he's going to be much more laser focused than he was in his first fight. And I think the bitter taste of what he lost in that first fight is going to fuel him in this second fight. Now, I will add a caveat. I do think he may be still full of himself in this second match going in. But he needs to be able to push those feelings aside or whatever and focus on the fight. No showcasing, no lollygagging, no taunting. No. All that, put that all by the wayside. Focus on securing the rounds. Focus on winning this matchup. If Tyson Fury wants to be unified at heavyweight, and again, he's gonna have to go against Daniel Dubois for that. But again, that's a future fight. We're gonna worry about that one to go. Don't think of this fight as a secured fight. Think of it as, let's get this job done. If Tyson Fury wants any hope of regaining any status he has in the heavyweight division, no more lollygagging, none of this showboating, none of that. Now, Oleksandr Usyk, again, has a huge mountain to climb, considering the fact that all the reasons that I listed before with Tyson Fury. He was 40 pounds over his weight, way taller than him, way more superior punching power. Again, Usyk legit has his game plan, and he had the game plan figured out from the first fight on. Now he just has to make a repeat in that second fight. I think it's going to be an even taller hill to climb because, again, I think Tyson Fury is a little bit more laser focused in this second match on. Again, Tyson Fury legit has to put all of his feelings aside in order to win this matchup. Oleksandr Usyk just has to get past Tyson Fury, which he got through in the first time around. But the thing is, can he pull that magic trick off again? I think it's possible, but I don't think it's going to be as likely the second time around.
Yeah, listen, man. I think can Usyk repeat the magic that he had in the first match? I think he can, but it wasn't just that Usyk beat Fury, because he did, but Fury didn't help his own case. Meaning, was Fury at his complete in the first one? The only reason I'm going to say no is because of his own fault. Again, messing around, showboating in the ring, all that kind of stuff. You can't do that against Usyk, man. Maybe you could do that against a Wilder, maybe even against an Anthony Joshua. But against Usyk, man, Usyk's not there to fuck around. He's not there to play. He's there to get his job done, get his mission accomplished, and he did it in the last one. I do think Tyson Fury has seen the error of his ways. Don't get me wrong, he's still going to showboat after and before and all that stuff. But during the match, I feel like he is going to be laser focused and locked in. So that's definitely something to look forward to. It's going to be a great match once again. It was exciting. I personally think that Usyk's going to come in. Fury's going to come in and try and just wreck Usyk to kind of rectify and prove people, look, I should have won the first one. And that will potentially set up a trilogy. I think there's going to be even less attention to the trilogy. So at this point, we've gotten the two, we've gotten some answers, but hey, look, maybe it'll create more hype. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see. It's going to be a great match to watch. Everybody should stay tuned and watch that. It's going to be interesting seeing what the heavyweight division looks like after this upcoming weekend. And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
Until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.